This week in the garden I've been doing some early February sowings such as cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale and lettuce, and if you sow these now you will have these great summer harvests further in the year. What I'm going to be doing today is just the general little bits that you'd like to do at this time of year, such as I'm going to be tidying up some canes, I've got a nice new storage bit, a little bit of weeding, and then just the odd job that really does need doing so we can get spring running and ready to go. So you can see this is my nice new cane storage, and I've only put a few on and it's already filled up my hooks. So what I'm going to be doing is cutting one of these canes into 3 smaller pieces so I can put it in there and I can continue to put more canes on. So there we go, 3 nice cutted pieces. My hands are absolutely frozen, but this is going to be so good. So I'm just going to pop them in there. Might have to get a hammer to tap them in a bit. If I just pop them in there, I'll be able to put so many more canes on than I already have. And I think this is actually quite smart of me. Lovely. So there we go, it's all done and it absolutely does look fabulous. I mean, I thought I was going to make these a bit too long and I'd have to take them off and cut them again. But they're a perfect height, they fit all my canes perfectly. It's going to be good for them so they can dry out and all the water can drip. And so all the water will drip down onto the wood chip path. And the gusherings here, which gets all the water off the shed and my side gazebo. So these should stay lovely and dry. And there's a hedge there, so this is quite a dry environment. I know the shed is wet from a bit of rain, but these will work absolutely fabulous. And when I want to get something out, I come to the side and I take out what I need to be taken out. And then I might place it back on top, or I might put it back in there. So yeah, they really are easy things and really low maintenance. You know, once you've done it, these might have to be replaced every 3 years or whatever, because they'll be rotting of the wet. But yeah, really easy storage and I'm quite pleased with it. So when I first put in this bed became the first bed on this plot before that bed was put in. And they've always been not square, and it's annoyed me for the longest time, and I'm trying to decide what do I do, because I don't want it to be the same this year. So I'm saying, do I just make this a big bed? Do I just put up with it? I was also thinking of making another compost bay here, which I could do with. I've got ideas, about in later videos, but I want to make horse manure compost because I can get that for free. So I'm thinking, should I have another bay for compost making? So do I make this bed about to here, but do I make it go that way a bit more? So what do you think below in the comments? But one thing I will be doing today is getting rid of this picket fence because it pops out. I've only got it here. I could do with a bit here. I might store it away somewhere and hopefully I can use it to a later date, but at the minute it is just quite annoying me a little bit, so I'm going to get it. Right then, as you join me back at the house, I'm going to talk with you through my 2025 tomato varieties and my cucumber varieties that I will be growing this year. And to start it off with a nice beefsteak classic is Black Beauty. It's a lovely tomato. I've tried to grow it before. I've never got it to its full potential size, but I'm hoping this year's going to be a good year. My chilies and peppers, which I just potted on as you just saw them, they're doing so well. They're looking a bit droopy now since I did just pot them on and water them. But give it a few hours, they'll be straight back up. They're like that at the minute. And then they've gone to that, and then they should be like that in a few hours. So I've got all faith in them. And then my next one will be Black Strawberry. I've never grown this one before. I had to look it up. It looked like it is another like beefsteak tomato with just like some nice like reddy pink lines, which really put the strawberry in it, and it does look delicious. The description on the seed packet made it look quite good. Alice's Dream, another one which I've never grown before. I really saw it on Jessie from Plot 37 grow it. I think she grows it every year, and it just looks so nice and juicy, and the flavours. Bear in mind, I'm growing these all outside. None of them are
blight resistant. So wish me the best of luck. Fingers crossed. So yeah. The next one on the list is blueberry. This is a cherry tomato. It's a nice sort of little, tomato to just pick off, eat in the garden. Should be good for a nice salad. Furthermore, the next one is Zlatalaba. I'll put the thing on the screen now. Another one which I haven't grown before. It just looked quite nice, appealing. The description was quite good, so I thought, why not whack it in? Let's try it. Chirola, I've grown this before, like this one. It's a nice tomato, just very nice. Buffalo Sun, another beefsteak tomato, very nice, very big, very good for cooking. I'm doing a lot of beefsteak tomatoes this year just because I get overrun with the small cherry tomatoes. So we still have them small cherry tomatoes, just not as many. Delicious, another beefsteak tomato. It's just a nice classic red, massive, big red tomato, which is going to be good for cooking. Yellow Perfection, which is just a small little cherry tomato. That'd be good for, going around in the garden and literally just taking one off, eating it, taking it home, putting it in the salad. All of the above. Then St. Pierre, which I got for the seed packet I got for Christmas this year. Grown, I'm not too sure if I've grown this before, maybe, possibly. And let's hope it works, because it looks like a nice tomato, and yeah. So that is for my tomatoes, 10 tomato varieties, which is what I will be growing this year. And for my cucumber varieties, I sow my chilies and peppers at the same time, and my tomatoes and cucumbers at the same time. So I do my chilies and peppers about second week in January, and I do these about third week in February, which is what it will be like tomorrow, which is Saturday. Flamingo F1, so it's an F1 variety. It just had a nice long green cucumber, which is just the bog standard cucumber, and then Telegraph Improved, which is it is a green, long cucumber, but it's more of a short, chubby one, which will be interesting depending on the taste. So yeah, that is my tomato and cucumber varieties. I've got many, many more things to sow. I've put in on my chilies and peppers. I need to get another propagator, possibly two, ordered or brought, and also I need to get another heat mat, a nice large one, rather than a heat mat, rather than a propagator. So yeah, so these are all very much costs. So yeah, let's try to do it as cheap as possible, because so I've just put it on my chilies and peppers. They're looking absolutely fantastic. They are a bit droopy since I watered them, but they're doing so well. Last year, all my chilies, peppers, tomatoes and cucumbers died because I did go away for a few nights, and I came back. I didn't water them before I left because I completely forgot. So I went away for a few nights and came back, and they just died. I came back and it's just brown stems, which, and it was too late to sow anymore. I think it was about early May, so before they went out, so I sadly had to go buy some more. So yeah, let's hope it's going to be much better this year. I want to get some more propagators for the tomatoes and cucumbers, some more lights, some more heat mats, all of that. So yeah, that should be good. Please let me know below in the comments what varieties you're doing, if I should, order some last minute ones. I'll be so happy to know. So please do let me know in the comments, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.